How you doing out there? This is John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer from beautiful, beautiful Chandler, Arizona. Come visit us. It's so pretty here. Never snows. I haven't seen snow in more than 50. I don't want to see snow again. It's just too cold. It's too cold. And I want to read this to you because I'm talking to you citizens, you veterans out there, especially you Army Rangers, you men of steel. My good friends, Captain Stan Blunt, he was a Ranger, first in his class, got 7 silver stars and a whole bunch of bronze stars and a Distinguished Service Cross. He's my hero. I'm talking to you out there, you guys that are still alive. I need your help. Look what's happened to our country. Listen to this. I wrote it down last night. It's like a miracle. Look, the worst of all, the misery in this country has so worked into the hearts of the people, misery in our hearts, that they have turned against God. And we're living and are now living fierce, evil, and barbarous lives. In those days, the woods were full of robbers. Ladies dared not walk beyond the end of the street. Murder lurked behind every bush. Every bush, yeah. Every man's hand was against his brother. And every man considered not the welfare of others, but of his own welfare. Selfishness, survival, wolves, man against man, wolf against wolf. Sacco and Vanzetti, man is wolf to man. Many loved violence for its own sake. And others who robbed, they loved violence, and they robbed and murdered because they hated to work. And I'm talking to you veterans out there, and you strong women, and you strong men, you citizens, Citizens Militia, Citizens United. I belong to them. They're great people, great organization. And we're in trouble now because we're not listening. I listened. The schools are in trouble. I know a guy that can fix them. His name is Jeffrey Canada. His schools are great schools. Science, math, the things that we need like computer science. Now what I'm talking about here is, this sonnet is talking about Sylvester Stallone. I saw him on Johnny Carson and he was absolutely terrific. He always dresses so nice. And he was on Johnny Carson. He was saying, you know, I always knew I was going to be a writer. I always knew I was going to be an actor. That's what I was going to do. I didn't need all that other stuff. And he had the stuff that he needed, like basic math and business math. But the rest of it, he was going to get on his own for his talents. And that's what we need to do in this country. I'm talking to you out there. You need to help me get this done. All right? This is what's important. Sylvester Stallone said, we got to have schools for just talents. We need to give people aptitude tests. And those aptitude tests were for those talents that we're going to have schools for. Schools for talents, schools for computers, schools for mathematics, schools for engineering, schools for plumbing, schools for electronics, any kind of technology. We have to do this now because 40% of the American workers are going to lose their jobs in the next 20 years. We got to get ready. And you guys out there, you strong people, you got to help me. I'm a teacher. I'm a high school principal, junior high school principal, guidance counselor. I teach. That's what I was born to do. And I'm asking for your help. I mean, hey, you know what this is, this sonnet. Sonnet number 1250 in Shakespeare's honor. Sylvester Stallone's educational plan. It's a genius plan on Johnny Carson. Rocky. Sylvester Stallone, what a guy. Wise words of existence. He's a good writer. He's a good actor. All of us have talents. Go for yours. God's lavish benevolence. He gives us that talent. God-given. Focus on your talents. There should be schools of many talents. Fortresses each are our brains. We have abilities locked away there, unused. Things that we should do and don't do. Our talents abused because we don't use them. Imagine everyone were good enough friends with their families and their neighbors that wouldn't we have paradise here? Freedom with our own sweet talents? Can't we work together with our talents? Talents, on the other hand, wasted, spinning off into oblivion, not being used, gone by procrastination. Procrastination is a form of cowardice, you know. You're supposed to do it, and it's your talent, and you won't. You're lost down a dark rabbit hole of time by abusing and not using your talents. Frown on wasted time. Endure In karate, the word goman means get ready, endure, action. Goman talks. Victor over struggle. You're either going to win or you're going to lose, and you don't want to lose. Your talent isn't going to lose. You've got to believe in that. We've got such short time to be alive. I was reading obituaries today. There's this guy, he's been fighting anal cancer for 3 years, and he was 24, now he's dead. We've got such a short time on this planet. We've got to submit to licensed aptitude tests. Find out your talents. Aptitude tests right on the money. And we've got to do this for people in prison too. They got to get out with a job. The result of clinical psychiatry, that these aptitude tests are right on the money. Test tubes, macrocosm, microcosm, cyberspace, savvy, psychology, and psychiatry. Adapt or perish need not be anyone's fate. It doesn't have to be wolf eating wolf, man eating man. We have to forge our own destiny through our talents. The famous Highlands Ranch private school of 1,800 students, geniuses, all of them. They're in there because of that. Many talents. Highlander excellence in that school, Highlander Ranch School. Computers, physics, chemistry, high math. The plunder of inexhaustible inventiveness. These kids are really something. They're making it better for everyone. Why? They're using their talents. A new American Republic now. Well, I hope through you guys out there, I'm talking to you. A new American Republic of liberty for talent exploration. You know in your own soul, getting paid for your sweet dreams, that's capitalism, getting paid for your talents. A land of limitless opportunity for individual businesses. Gather up a guild republic, a guild of people in your talents. You've got to work together. A guild republic, trade houses, computer classes. We have to have classes. We have to have mentors willing to teach. You have to help people. If you know computers, teach somebody, help somebody. Work together to everyone's benefit. Dreams flourishing so sweet. Perking us right up. To get paid for our talents, such glory, true freedom, sweet liberty, live free or die, always pursuing our life's goals. Blue skies, prosperity, everyone's future, their lives are going to be successful just because of the talents. Liberty residing so trustingly within our souls, breathing free, live free or die. Freedom rings. As long as patriots stand up to the high table. You got to get up to the high table with your talents. That's where you belong. Don't tell anybody you can't. We have to have schools for talents. My hero, Benjamin Franklin. He was a jack of all trades. He thought you should know something about everything. Jack of all trades and master of most. He wanted to know. He wanted to know the answers. Don't you want to know the answers? I mean, you have a conscience. You have talents talking to you. Don't you want to know? Goodbye to wasted talents. You got to use your talents. Don't waste anymore. Don't waste your honor. Wasted honor. You got to find the truth. And I'll tell you what the truth is. The truth is God. There can be only one truth. It's God. And God is truth. And what I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to ask you for help. Saying, hey, we got to have the schools completely turned over to trade schools, vocational schools, geared to talents. And we can do this as a principal. It's easy. That's what that Jeffrey Canada's done. And he has more than 1,000 schools. He knows the way. And he's a graduate of Harvard University. He's a great man. I'm just telling you, we can get this done. And we got to do it soon because all these Americans are going to lose their jobs. And we got to help people. And we got to help people that are in prison. I mean, they're going to get out crazy because nobody will give them a job. I saw this guy on TV. He got his college degree in prison. When he got out, he couldn't find a job. It's like Les Miserables. You have a yellow pass. We hope you die. We're going to give you no shelter, no job, no money, no food. Just die. And they're not going to come out. They're going to be so angry if we don't help them. And we can mentor them. We can give them aptitude tests and set them up with electronics. We can set them up with computing. We can set them up with carpentry. We can set them up into something. And they'll learn an honest living. And they'll be men that we expect, citizens. And that's what a citizen is. You got to stand up to your responsibility. And I know you're out there saying, I'm not political. I don't care about politics. Everything is political. You can't run away from it. It's your job as a citizen, as an American citizen. And all I can say is, hey, I love this country more than my life. And I know that you do too. So I'm asking for your help. Citizens United, can you do that for me? Pretty please, with sugar and honey all over it. God bless all of us. Ja Allah pour vous. Allah ja avec moi. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.